My name is Ross Mandel, and welcome to the show today. I'm coming to you live from Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. I am coming to you uncut, unfiltered, unedited, uncensored. I'm entirely unrehearsed. And if you didn't know, I'm still under arrest. It's so good to be back here. I promised myself I wouldn't start laughing. I mean, what's with me? I was in such a great mood all last week. The Thanksgiving holiday, Thanksgiving, and you got Hanukkah, you got Christmas, you got New Year's. This is a time of the year that's just so special. It's if your life is in order, if you have people around you that you care about or you love, if you have a job that's very demanding and you get days off. I mean, it's a special time of the year. And everything's amplified because when you're not in order, when things are hanging over your head, when you're under arrest, that's all magnified. You just feel more during the holidays. That's the problem. You see, in the program of recovery, people tend to drink and drug and screw and steal and just act out during this time of the year. And I never really fully got it until this past week. Because what happens is, it's just a very sensitive time of the year. Everybody's doing the same thing, and you're just feeling a lot of stuff. It brings me back to when I was growing up, and I was experiencing, Thanksgiving. And now I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a member of family, and the kids are running around, and so forth and so on. But I have to say that the feelings were so intense on the positive, but I was very keenly aware of my situation, which, it's just not for me. Why don't you try it? It could be for you. So Monday night, last Monday of Thanksgiving week, Fox calls and says, we want you on the show. We know you're in Florida. We'll send you a car. We'll take you to the studio. We go to the studio. We're talking about the insider trading scandals that have erupted. The U.S. Attorney's Office, the people that are prosecuting me. These guys are about to open up the largest insider trading prosecutions in the history of our country. Hundreds and hundreds of guys are going to get indicted, arrested, charged with crimes from major firms to medium-sized firms to small firms. That's what they're saying. Fox said, who knows more about this kind of stuff than you? They're right. So, I was brought on TV by satellite on Monday. I did my thing. And then Tuesday, me, Steph, and the kids, we flew up to New York. We're staying in Connecticut with my lovely sister-in-law and a lovely boyfriend, Steve. And what happens? Fox calls and says, we heard you're in town. We'd like you to come to the studio. So I say, why don't you send me a car? They send a beautiful limo up to Connecticut. I get to take my wife and show off just a little bit. Yeah. She says, don't dance on camera. That's how you're going to get censored. They'll knock you off the air. So guess what? We go to Fox, I do my thing, and they meet my wife, and of course when you meet my wife, it's like, wow. It's like Party City. She's a stunning, beautiful, wonderful lady. She makes quite an appearance. She when she comes into the room, she's noticed. And we were invited to the Fox holiday party, and we got to meet all kinds of great people, and I was invited on another show, and I'm telling you, boy, was that great. And I got to be a hero, and we drove back in the car, back to Connecticut, and all that. We just had a really unexpected great time. Thanksgiving was fantastic, family and friends, and just tons of food. I just can't stop eating. It's already the Monday after Thanksgiving, and I just keep on eating. I mean, if you knew what I ate today, you'd go crazy. You'd say it's impossible, but it's true. I'm just a hungry boy. I trained hard yesterday in the fighting gym, and I'm just consuming calories like there's no tomorrow. I'm 53. I'm eating like I'm 13. It's just, I wish I would grow a little, but I don't know that's going to happen. I got news for you. So let me say that I'm in such a grateful place. I'm okay with the wife, the kids, the family, the mother-in-law. Everybody was around. Nieces and nephews and friends. We come back to Florida. Just a perfect little flight. We jet blued it. You know, car was at the airport. We came home. You know, Florida. Baby, it's 80 degrees. It's sunny. Wow. You know, I love the cold weather. I enjoyed myself so much up north. I truly did. It was cool. It was cold. It was brisk. And it was 4 days. 4 days and out. Baby, give me the sunshine. Give me the palm trees. Give me the green grass. I'm like an old fetchy Jew. So we get home. We get it back into our little routine. And I just want to express my gratitude to my family, to my friends, to the holiday. I say, you know what? I'm not going to talk about the government. I'm not going to talk about current events. I'm just going to talk about what a great time of the year this is and what a great time I had and how grateful I am to everybody. And then, boom, you know, how can I avoid this subject? Wikileaks. You all know what I'm talking about. Wikileaks, breaking story, threatening to release thousands of sensitive U.S. documents, stuff that comes out of the White House between the ambassador and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I mean, secret stuff, top secret stuff, stuff that's not supposed to be released anywhere, ever. You're talking about treason. If a person is caught moving those sort of documents and secrets out to the public, you're talking about life in prison. Now, it's all over the internet. It's all over Facebook. It's the Monday after Thanksgiving. What is it, November 29th, something to that effect? The Department of Homeland Security shuts down 76 websites last week. Yes, they're starting to grab people on the internet. There's a chain of thought that says regulation of the net is coming under the guise of national security, congressional acts, copyright and patent stuff. A lot of bullshit that is. And they talk about this WikiLeaks for days. It's like they're promoting it. This is the United States government is being threatened. Afghanistan, we're in Iraq. We're fighting wars. We're sending hundreds of thousands of kids with weapons and guns and all kinds of military stuff. And planes and bombs. We're worried about WikiLeaks. Why don't we just shut it down? This is America. We're being threatened overtly. It's like a PR campaign. A lot of smart people think that is the United States government choosing to do a little, reverse psychological warfare. You know, it's the counter-terrorist. He's a terrorist, a counter-terrorist, but he's a counter-terrorist. I mean, I have to just say, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Why on earth would our government, would our CIA, would our military, would our Defense Department allow people to willfully leak our secrets? They're advertising for a week. We're like, you better not do that. Please, it would be violative if you did that. We get a little pissed off. You know, it's like what they're going to do to Charlie Rangel in Congress. Charles, you're a very bad boy. He's fighting that. He doesn't want to be censored. He wants to just be disparaged. He doesn't want to have to go on. I mean, what a wacky government we have. I believe this WikiLeaks is a CIA operation. Call me a conspiracy theorist guy now. By the way, I was on Conspiracy Theory twice last week. Just to mention, 4 times on national television in 1 week. Not bad for a guy out on $5 million bail. I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm so excited. WikiLeaks. Isn't that a little strange? We grabbed 76 websites and shut them down. And when you go to those websites now, you see a national security logo. Department of Homeland Security. WikiLeaks is threatening and threatening and threatening. And they go, pow! And our stuff's all out there. When you see the stuff, it doesn't really mean much. It's exactly what the government would choose to leak to incite people. Maybe they want to start a little war, create a little conflict, roll up the defense budget a little more, produce some more weapons. That's what America does. In our history of this country, we've always been at war with somebody. You know, the Pentagon is a beast. Our Defense Department, you know, these boys, they don't really care what you think. They don't really care what I think. They're going to do what they're going to do. You think they're afraid of Wikileaks? You got to be kidding me. So, I just want to say, even this nonsense cannot disturb the sort of serenity and the love I feel in my heart today. Since yesterday, I've been in a period of grace, which is just an unusual place to be when you find yourself under arrest. My name is Ross Mandel. That's 2 S's and 2 L's. I have a website, rossmandel.com, /SLL. Please go and vote. He's not guilty. Someone out there is voting the wrong way. Just to steam me up a little bit. I'm on Facebook. That's Ross Mandel, /SLL. And as many of you have remembered, you know, much to my chagrin sometimes, Ross@rossmandel.com is my personal email. And as you know, I get back to everybody, albeit, you know, I have a little holiday excuse today. But I have been on it, and I have been, you know, persistent, and I have been consistent. I'm so grateful. I'm so serene. And I love God is good. This country is great. Thank you for being, you know, interested and supportive in me. And everybody try and love a little bit today. Thank you.